I think one of the big advantages that I think gets lost when we talk about these other states is precisely the fact that DeSantis recognized the need to surround himself with Great Barrington style intellectuals to help make the academic case, along with the freedom stuff.
So I'm really curious about that. I don't know the history. So why did that happen? How did the governor of Florida decide to talk to the Great Barrington people?
And what did Tom Woods have to do with it?
Well, I mean,
did he?
Well, I don't think Tom had a direct response there, but it's in the case of Florida. Think about like the political calculations here. Again, it's very different than South Dakota. Again, this is not taking anything away from Nikki from what the governor there did. I mean, that's she took the right stand from the beginning. She never lucked down. But it's a population up there of less than 1 million. Here, again, one of the oldest populations in the state of Florida. And I mean, my grandmother's, in her 90s, she hates taxes as any good Republican, as well as I can hope for, from a Republican of that era. But she was terrified to death because she was seeing nothing but mainstream media coverage nonstop. And she was convinced that if we don't do something, we're going to have bodies stacking up outside of her condo in Miami. And so there was a big political calculation going into 2020. I think that's what sparked Trump to kind of get DeSantis to act early on, because they were seeing a free approach to it tank politically, because there's a lot of concern out there. And then DeSantis, when he recognized that he needed to economically open up, he knew he needed other kind of tools in his toolbox. And that's where he started bringing in people like Scott Atlas, and the other biologists from Stanford and some of those, again, the Great Barrington Declaration folks. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm encouraged to see what a DeSantis can do for the American right, broadly speaking, going forward. Because again, it was building that parallel intellectual atmosphere, rejecting the DC policy experts, which again, you still have a lot of red states, referring to like CDC guidelines, where Florida doesn't. And I think that's something that is a unique part of this that can really help prevent other things like this happening going forward.